'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play oh so sharp now. And you're coming out so tough. Are you sure you're strong enough to stay on my mind? Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? We're way too young to even know if we're a moment, if we're better alone. Don't make a promise if you're gonna run. Give me no option. You're not strong enough. Had some good times, sending all our feelings through a phone line. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't cover it up.
Locking the team. At shooting guard, standing 5'8", number 10.
Hello and welcome. It's the WNBA here on Toothpaste Sports. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the Connecticut Sun. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we've got a fun one. Welcome to round 2 of the WNBA playoffs. The 4-seed hosting, and it's their first playoff game while their opponents have already won a game.
It's an interesting matchup. The 4-seed gets rest, has home court. They also got to watch that first round game. You'd think they'd have an advantage. But remember, the road team has already won a game and is playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, they might be a little more in rhythm, too. They kind of feel like they're playing with house money. And if we get back to that age-old question, is it better to get some time off and recuperate, or is it better to keep playing and stay in form? We'll find out tonight.
The foul drawn by Young, it's hard to keep her in front of you, and that opens up so much more of her game.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And the first one falls for her. That one falls, so she hits both of them.
The top overall pick of the draft by Las Vegas in 2019, Jackie Young came out of college early, becoming the third junior to ever be taken with the top pick after Candace Parker and Jewel Lloyd.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Her position might be guard and primarily point guard, but Young can score inside. She's 6 feet, tough, and quite crafty.
And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. We played just over a minute here in the first. To the middle. Here's Wilson. Jonquel Jones with the block. Pass to Bonner. And stolen by McCautry. Here's Young. Covered by January. And it's good. 2 points.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Thomas. Now here's Bonner. January. That three off the mark. Pass to Young. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
An intimidating shot blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
Young with the steal. McCautry with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
And the Sun call time here.
They got to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks. But when you go through those cold streaks, you have to find ways to stay productive.
Yeah, and the coach might be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies, because sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Cambazia's shot is off.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Luana Bonner for three. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Stop, pop, drop. Bonner, excellent body control. One of the reasons she can really score the basketball.
And there it is.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Launches it. It doesn't go for her. And Las Vegas the other way now. Wilson outside. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it. Connecticut trailing. Luana Bonner for three. And again, Connecticut no good. To the right side. Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
Well, over the course of her career, Plum's three-point percentage has significantly increased.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Now here's Plum. The three will fall.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And Kelsey Plum gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Rhea Holmes on the wing. Robinson covering. Fires from the line. Tiedemann, no good. The Aces with the lead. To the paint. Pass to Robinson. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Here's Blazons. Out to the wing. Inside. Jones. Count that bucket. Robinson with the ball. Kelsey Plum from outside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
When you see Plum coming at you, your instinct is to protect the hoop. That's why her pull-up is deadly.
Pass to Robinson. Camby right side. Three-pointer. Here's Cambage. Doesn't go that time. And Connecticut will come the other way. Mosqueda Lewis. She's covered by Hamby. The three is up. Liz Cambage with the rebound.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Here's Robinson. Sent back. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here. Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. Here's Heidemann. Takes the three. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Plum. Amby outside. Out to the left wing. Plum. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Amby. Robinson. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. But she recovers it. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Aces on top, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
You know, it's really about limiting your mistakes, and they've done that here in the first.
And I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways to widen that turnover margin.
Rhea Holmes on the wing. Plays on. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Cambage. The shot goes in. First of the night. She is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
Okay, I mean, you have to follow Cambage when she's the roller. She's so dangerous going to the rack.
Here's Mosqueda Lewis. Robinson covering. Here's Heidemann. No good from three-point territory. To the inside. Cambage. That falls. A great assist by Sugar Rogers.
An athletic and efficient scorer at the rim. Cambage causes headaches for opposing defenses.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Timeout called the Sun.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
The Aces making a switch. Offensive board. Here's Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
So skilled around the basket. Jones is disciplined and makes opponents work on defense.
So she gets them both. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Jackie Young drives in. Good.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For 3, it's good from beyond the arc.
They've really turned it around here in the second quarter after making under 40% from the field.
Here's Bonner. Angel McCautry with the block.
With great timing and a disciplined defensive approach, McCautry is not easy to score on.
Thomas, good.
Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Hamby. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Thomas outside. Right wing. Here's Bonner. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I'm old school. I mean, I know the mid-range jumper isn't cool anymore, but Bonner, she still has this tool in her game, and it gives defenses headaches.
Here's Cambage. The Sun pull it in.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And the Aces call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the Aces making a change here. The Aces leading. Outside Plum. Takes the 3. No good on that shot. And Connecticut will come the other way. Here's Jones. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
A nice shot by Wilson.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, they ought to just keep pounding them down low.
McBride outside. Cans the 3.
An elite shooter with all-star caliber stats, McBride is nothing short of a treat to watch.
Pass to January. Pulls up, and there's another one for the Sun.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Wilson with it. She's covered by Thomas. Tries again. Wilson no good.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
That ties it up.
You know, not a great start for her in the first, but she's quickly turning that around.
And here are the aces now. Outside Plum. It's stolen by Jasmine Thomas. And the Sun pushing it up now. Back to January. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
They're not afraid to just let it go here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three.
Down low. Here's Wilson. They need this. And the layup is up and in.
Breathing life into the league since the day she was drafted, Wilson brings passion and intensity every night.
Not able to find the target from three-point range in the second quarter. She did hit one in the first.
That one's in. Only her fourth make against 9 total shots.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
The first free throw is good.
Just such a fun player to watch. You have to respect how much Bonner has improved. She didn't make her first All-Star game until her 7th season in the league.
Las Vegas trailing. To the middle. And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. And the Sun pushing it up now. With 2 seconds left. And she sinks the layup.
What body control. Bonner, an excellent athlete. It allows her to make the difficult shots.
That will count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Sun on top. They lead by... You look at DeWanna Bonner, what a contribution.
She's been a revelation tonight, scoring almost at will in the first half.
Hard to imagine she'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know. It could be a special night for her.
Here's Wilson. Jonquel Jones with the block. They retain possession. Wilson right side. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
Back to Thomas. Bonner outside. No good on the triple. Young with it. January covering. Back to Young. Pass to Wilson. Now McBride. Clock at 6. Inside. January with the steal. Now here's Thomas. Guarded by Young. Thomas, no good. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's McCautry. Outside Young. Wilson. She's covered by Thomas. Young shot's good.
Strong awareness from Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
But they'll get another chance.
They've yet to hit. A slow start to the second half.
And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Thomas outside. Jones. January outside. Over McBride. January gets the bucket.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Here's Young. He's got 14. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And the Aces making a change here. Connecticut trailing. Joanna Bonner drives in. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Young, she's covered by Thomas. Pass to Cambage. Amby. Nailed from three-point land.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Bonner outside. Thomas left side. Out to the wing. Jones with it. Back to Thomas. Bonner. She's covered by Hamby. Up top, January. 4 on the clock. Over McBride. January can't get it to go.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead. Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Here's Young. Jones pulls it down.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
And the Aces call time here. The Aces leading. Amby outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Holmes from deep. The shot, no good. And Las Vegas the other way now. Wilson in the post. She's covered by Thomas. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Known for cinematic finishes, Wilson's favorite hobby outside of basketball is going to the movies.
And the basket by Mosqueda Lewis.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Plum. Basket is good. The assist from Danielle Robinson.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Pass to Heidemann. Here's Mosqueda Lewis. Thomas, just 4 to shoot. Heedman, she's guarded by Plum. Hedeman, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Amby outside. And here are the Aces now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Heidemann.
It's one of her strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers. She's such a good shooter.
Plum with it. Thomas on her. From 12 feet out. Outside Robinson. They get it again. Hart. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
And stolen by Asia Wilson. And the basket by Hamby.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Pass to Heidemann. Mosqueda Lewis. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Hamby. Here's Blazons. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for her. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Aces ahead, up 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, this was some artistry right here. Great decision on where to go with the ball and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way, Tim. It's true team basketball.
It's just so much fun to watch.
Outside Plum. Pass to Hamby. And here's Rogers. 6 to shoot. Kelsey Plum from outside. Here's Wilson.
Defense a little too anxious there. And look, Wilson took full advantage. She's good at exploiting her defender's mistakes.
First free throw is good. The Aces making a switch. And so she makes both from the line. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 13-point game. They get the rebound.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Blazons. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Thomas. Count it.
She didn't hesitate to take it right up against a much bigger defender.
And you got to like that fearless, aggressive attitude.
I just love it, Brian.
Pass to McCautry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
An area of McCautry's game she continues to develop, but she's never been one to back down from challenges.
Their rebounding has been a big key to their success in this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the boards.
Hey, keep moving, keep moving.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. And the Aces another three.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's to front a player. They've got to try something.
Jackie Young drives in. Wilson with the bucket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done. Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Outside Young. Pass to McCautry. Outside Young. Wilson right side. Clock at 4. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
Young with it. Thomas on her. McCautry. They grab their own miss. Outside Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Sun ball.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Back to Thomas. Rejected by Jackie Young.
They're controlling the boards. It's a big reason for their lead.
Yeah, they've brought that edge, really fighting and scrapping inside. You love to see that kind of hustle.
The long three. The shot misses. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Cam Beige with the bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, Nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Jackie Young drives in, and no good. The Sun really having a tough go here. Pass to Plaisance. Makes it off the glass.
Timeout.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
And the Aces call time here.
Dance team.
And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player of the game, Jackie Young.
Well, her accuracy has been a needle in the side of this defense. They've tried to bring help, they've tried to deny, they've tried to disrupt. But guess what? She's a machine. She will not have it.
Now that is how you open a series with a statement. You know, there's always one player that explodes come playoff time, and I think we may have found our star.
Goes back up, and the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
To the wing on the left. The three from Jasmine Thomas. Rebound by the Aces. Young. She's covered by Thomas. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's where the 6-foot size of Young comes into play. A backcourt player who can beat good D.
Bonner, no good. Pass to Cambage. Stolen by Jones. Thomas with the ball. And it's Wilson picking her up. And again, no good by Connecticut. Stolen by Jones. January. McBride covering. January can't get it to go. And the Aces with possession. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. And the basket is good.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Down it drops through the net for her 9th bucket. She is 9 for 13 so far.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to McBride from deep. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And here the Sun. January with it. Now guarded by McBride. Here's Thomas. And the call will be against Jackie Young. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution.
Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. And here's Charles. She's covered by Hamby. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. Good on the bucket.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Outside Robinson. Hamby outside. So it's the Aces winning this one easily.
Wanna take a picture, so I hope you don't try to take none. Think I'm lying.